Dan Walker, 45, revealed he has worked with some horrible people during the course of his broadcasting career. The Channel 5 News presenter lifted the lid on his professional life last month during a candid chat on the Walking the Dog with Emily Dean podcast. Speaking as the pair took a stroll through his local park in Sheffield, Emily asserted, "You can be the most talented person in the world but no one wants you around if you're difficult." Dan then agreed, "That is definitely true. And also I worked with some horrible people over the years. And, I won't mention who any of them are, but, I just think that every person you meet in life, that's an opportunity to either make their day better or worse. And I can't find out why you would want to make someone more miserable by saying something horrible, or being cruel, or not working hard, or taking the credit for something, or, you know, all these sorts of things you can do where you put your head on the pillow and say, 'Oh, that was a bit out of order, wasn't it?'" the broadcaster concluded. Dan moved to Channel 5 News earlier in the year, marking the end of a 6-year stint on the BBC breakfast sofa. To mark his work for the channel's 100th anniversary, the BBC shared a montage of mistakes including some of Dan's most infamous blunders. Following the cheeky commemoration, titled 100 Seconds of BBC Going Wrong, Dan felt compelled to explain himself. During the BBC's 100 years of broadcasting, not everything has gone as planned on air, a caption on the video had explained, promising hilarious and unusual clips from times when it had all gone horribly wrong. The video sampled one newsreader sheepishly announcing, "If the auto cue was working, I could now read you something, but as it isn't, I can't." The footage showed presenters haplessly falling into swimming pools and being violently pecked by ostriches mid-conversation. Dan's own contribution was merely witnessing an embarrassing mishap, rather than being responsible for one himself. However, he took to Twitter to share his thoughts on the selection of laugh-out-loud footage. He told his 777,300 followers, "It is so magnificently BBC to celebrate a century with a montage of mistakes. Delighted to have made the cut." Then he quickly corrected himself, adding, "I should say, that's not because the BBC makes a lot of mistakes but because the corporation is always happy to laugh at itself." On June 6, Dan presented his first News at 5 show and his debut saw 390,000 viewers tuning in. After Dan's debut, the Channel 5 broadcaster shared his ratings success on Twitter. He wrote, "Lots of talk about figures last night, we are quite happy with ours." The @5_news audience was up over 70%. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tonight at 5, on 5, he added. Sick.